Hello, trading is closed on the 9th of March 2015. I'm Jeff Tennant. My last call was that I was looking for a rally. We had a target based on the mejt system of 2095. I said we didn't have to hit it Monday, but usually we didn't have to wait long. Well, so far things are going according to plan. We did have a rally. I said I thought this low would hold, which it has. Note that the high was defined by the mejt target of 2083.20, the price we've had on radar since February 12th. We did satisfy the price on Friday, but I think it's helpful to keep track of these numbers because even after the prices print, they can still remain relevant as resistance or support. During the day, we got a couple of signals. One was a buy in the afternoon, which worked, but when it printed, mejt said optionally we would also retrace to this thick blue line. We did, and that defined the low of the retracement. It's always a pretty picture when these numbers hit pretty much on the head, but even though it happens often, it's not really required, and more often than not, we go past the targets. Well, how about Tuesday? It's normally a positive pattern when you rally from a low in the morning and rally all day long. It's not positive when you can't close over the middle of the day high unless you gap over that the following day. This is a daily pattern which I believe tends to have a negative bias, even though it's not as clear as I've seen some other ones. It tends to close at the day's lows, and when that doesn't happen, it's usually positive unless we gap under the low tomorrow. So we have a reasonable chance to gap out of today's range tomorrow. I think the gap's going to be higher because I still like this 2095 target. I gave a number of reasons over the weekend. We have 12 bars of a sequential buy on the 15-minute chart. The 13th bar is supposed to undercut bar number 8, but sometimes it doesn't. This line is called a TD line from Tom DeMark. It has certain criteria, and when you break through it this way, the criteria are not met, and the system calls for a retracement to this line, not necessarily immediately. We also have a possible inverted diamond on stilts. Half a diamond's enough. If that happens, we have resistance over this high. But as I've said before, the pattern need not go to completion. As far as Tuesday is concerned, everything goes according to plan. If we have a gap over today's high, and looking for at least 2095. If we do not gap over today's high, or at least take it out early in the day's trade, I fear something else might be going on. And if we have a gap under this low, then I have to cancel the prediction. And that's today's call.